Hey everybody, happy Sunday, January 12th. It's Antonio, West Linn gardener, doing a quick walkthrough on the yard to see how things are developing or progressing right now. It's currently January 12th, 2025. For the most part, everything's pretty dormant. Um, yeah, hydrangea over there looks like an oak leaf hydrangea is kind of still pumping out some good color in the leaves, kind of burgundy, kind of red. Let's see, I've got some of these clippings that I did, these starts of this. Oh, what the heck is this? Okay, it's purple. I believe it's purple chard or tree chard or something like that. I'll put the name down below once I find it. Here's a cool little pot that I made, succulent pot. So once it gets warmer and it develops more, I'll do a video on that. What's this? Looks like a lot of little seedlings that came up, and likely these are from the Mohican, the Allium Mohican that we had growing there. Yep, looks like maybe so, because there's another clump over there. So that would be kind of cool if they actually do develop. So yeah, let me show you actually what's in bloom currently for January. So looks like I've got some galanthus coming up there. I'll do a quick close-up. Let me squeeze in here. And I'm not sure what variety of galanthus this is, but I've got some other one there in the lawn for the bulb lawn, so I'll do a close-up on that one. This galanthus snowdrop, and it's a really early blooming plant. It's great for naturalizing, and when they do start getting kind of crowded, they tend to get their bulbs pushed out, or they start pushing out their bulbs, as you can see there towards the center. Let me see if I can zoom in or point to it. There in the center there's a few bulbs that are popping out, and then from there they start walking around and spreading like here. Or I think maybe even the little critters pull them up and plant them elsewhere as well. But yeah, that's a pretty good indication that you should probably pull that up and divide it. And it's kind of cool too, because right behind that I've got a lot of hellebore little seedlings there growing as well, likely from this plant here. And actually looks like the hellebores are going to start blooming soon, or pumping out the flowers. So once those start blooming and the flowers are developing, we'll cut back the leaves, these big leaves. Cut those back, let them bloom all the way. Actually, there's one that's bloomed. Let me squeeze in a little bit without stepping on a lot of stuff here. There's some cyclamen that was blooming about 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. So let's do a close-up here on this hellebore. Gorgeous. I believe they're called Lenten roses, or Lenten rose, or something. But yeah, I'll do a separate video on these if I can, and show the different colors. So we've got a couple back here. So yeah, so back to the galanthus. So there's the galanthus. That's going to be the early bloomers. Hellebore is also an early bloomer, and really that is what we were going for, because we want to get something blooming early in the season when everything else is dormant. And let's see, here's the bulb lawn that we planted a couple years ago. And as far as the bulb lawn, let's take a look. So, oh, look, there's another galanthus there as well. This is, not sure what variety this is because it's kind of short. Alright, so as far as the bulb lawn, looks like the galanthus that we planted here in the bulb lawn This is the Galanthus elwesi. So let me get closer. So see, this one's a bit taller than the other one. And we planted some here and some over in the other section. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But I love this Galanthus for that reason, because it blooms early. It's about 4 inches high. Let me get some more shots. Alright, oops. Let me kneel down here. So it's kind of cool because it's got the petals and then it's got the little green part in there. It's gorgeous. Let's see if I can zoom in properly. Sometimes my camera doesn't want to cooperate. Yeah, but we've got planted a bunch here. In this section we used to have a nectarine tree there. Took that out, and that's why the grass looks a bit different in that section, because we seeded that a little bit differently with different seed. So we'll see some bulbs popping up there, and I'll make my way over here to the other ones. And actually, well, I was raking up a little bit when I decided to do the video. So I've got more Galanthus here, and looks like I've got a few early crocus coming up as well. Looks like got 1, 2, and then looks like 3, 4, 5, and the majority of the other crocuses are coming up as well. I believe these are the lilac beauties, and then we've got the other ones coming up there too. It's hard to distinguish it from the grass. If you look closely, you can see that the crocus leaves have that white stripe to them. So they're blending in nicely to the grass. And then we'll go back here. Here's some more snowdrops. And it looks like I've got some daffodils. I believe this is the avalanche. I've got a couple that are popping up here too, so I gotta really start being careful where I step. There's another one. There's another one there. And then there's a couple over there as well. So yeah, looks like bulb lawn is starting to develop. Here we are into January 12th. This is West Linn, Oregon. We're zone 8B slash 9A, I believe, due to the elevation of some areas. And then here's another one too. Yeah, we ended up doing a lot in this section here. So hopefully those will start blooming soon too. But maybe the squirrels got to them. Irises are still a bit on the green side, some little green tips. But for the most part, that's what it's looking like today. Yeah, so we'll just keep an eye on how it develops. We'll see how this bulb lawn works out. Okay, oh, looks like the Edgeworthia is also getting ready to bloom soon too. Let me squeeze over here. So I'll do a video on the Edgeworthia later. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be it here. Today is January 12th. West Linn, Oregon. Thanks for watching.